she runs now. This is gonna be a quick one. Yeah, like the last video, the last one was so sloppy, but it works. I mean, okay, so the last video was so sloppy, but I was doing the build anyway. But when I started to actually film and record it, I told myself the only way I'm doing this is if I put the messy videos in. Like, I'm not just not to make myself look good. I was building this thing anyway. Like, they go wrong. It happens. And anybody that shows you or says it does it, don't believe it. So, what's really wrong? I'm doing a lot of troubleshooting, and if you saw the O2 sensor, the wideband, the things I was having with those. This is about 2 years old. It was on a 240 before, and I got rid of that. Got rid of that about a year ago, maybe a little more. So this was just pretty much in storage since. And to be honest, I think I remember dropping this thing at least once. So they're very sensitive. So I'm gonna go with that's my problem. Replacement. So we should get our wideband back. Get our wideband back. We can actually start working on the maps and tuning. So the long cranking, it was the super long crank. It's because in the maps for some reason it kept switching back to stock injectors, and like I said, the injectors now are double those. So, which is why it took so long and it needed so much throttle to go with it, just because it was basically flooding and whatever. So we straightened that out. It actually starts without. I mean, the flash tune it has now is good enough to start it by itself. So happy about that. Yeah. So like I was saying, it was in knock maps, which means basically at idle, basic limp mode, because the resistance on my knock sensors was off. So motor thinks it's knocking, so it's not gonna let me do a lot of stuff, and it's gonna run rich. Boom. Don't you just love it when they have your stuff in stock? I mean, that, like, on this thing that never happened, so I'm excited about this. I get rained on. Hold on, my dogs are getting rained on. I gotta let them in. Alright, so knock sensors. I'm gonna be taking the upper plenum off. I mean, you probably won't see that till next week, but yeah. So this is just to clear it up and I guess show a good start, show a real start, because I mean, full battery today, so well, I'm lying because that was last night that last night we got all this stuff figured out and got the map right and all that stuff. So today, which you won't be seeing until next time, finished making up my test pipes. Right now it's just open cats, which is why it sounds so good. Okay. Catch can is set up and in. I like the way that looks. I mean, right now we're running the push locks. I mean, they're not pushed all the way back, so this thing still spins, but this is just the temporary mock-up and stuff. So catch can is on. Our PCV, if you probably don't remember it now, but it was a little yellow tab thing. Our PCV was choking us out, man, and that was supposed to be brand new. Like, so ditch that. Definitely helps. Motor likes it a lot better without it. So I'm gonna have to get another one and put that in. Oil filter, I still have to get to these lines because this was just to get it started and get it going, but realistically the only place it can go is here and not hit the fans and the revs. Like, this thing is tight, and it's tight, but it works, so I'm excited about it. Sway bar, see that, and it's just measuring like where the oil filter would be and blah 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 blah. All right, this is becoming a long video, so here it is.
This has nothing to do with that.
Yeah, laptop's still not connected. Like I said, not until I put the knock sensors on. We can't tune with it anyway, so we'll just be looking at stuff. So I'm curious as to where it is right now. I mean, I expect it to be rich. I hope it's rich. But yeah, I'm just curious where it is, so let's see. There's consoles back out because we were alright, let's see. Really? Well, that's the longest it's ever read. But yeah, I think I'm gonna redo the wiring on it now. See you next time.